I don't know. Maybe it's a YouTube thing. What's up?
Hello. Well, we got 6 people.
Hey,
I'm
6 people.
estimating our viewers.
What's up, six
Our
people?
viewers know when we go live.
Word, man. Yeah, I don't know. We did a premiere earlier, and I couldn't even get into the premiere. It just didn't start on time. It was weird.
Can you get the
YouTube,
coaster so you don't
YouTube be late.
watermark on my desk?
Got to get the coaster.
Hi, everybody.
What up, y'all? What's poppin'? What the word is? Happy motherfucking Monday.
She is Sunshine. What's going on, little lady?
What's up, girly girl?
Guns don't argue.
What up, GDA in the building? I gotta fix my cup right.
Only June. What's going on, Uncle June?
Uncle June in the mother.
Seen you in a while.
Holy magoli! I gotta put my cup right for y'all could enjoy my cup, man, because I know y'all seen it once. There we go.
White
Some
side.
ice cold water.
Martika.
Shout out to
I
Odin.
have a package coming to you, but I cannot ship it until next week.
This shit ain't even cold.
It's not cold.
Hell no.
I don't know why. Tech money.
Tech money.
Look at that. I did it.
My
I
boy,
did
my man
I had to
sleeping.
do it.
My partner in crime sleeping right now. He having a rough, little, spell
Wait,
with
see,
school.
Sunshine. See, Sunshine, you should not
Man.
be hungry.
Hey, you know what? You be feeling desperate, right? Like you be like feeling just like
See, Sunshine, cut only
poor,
one thing out a
sad,
time. Just
lonely.
Billy, I'm trying to see, Sunshine, cut one thing at a time. Don't cut everything, because then you're gonna feel like you can't eat anything.
You're gonna feel desperate. Either way, White Side, what's going on, soul brother? And
Hey,
RCD.
Mike.
Hey, RCD, it's good. It's good to see you say something early, man, because you be waiting to the end all the time. It's good to see. I like to see you in the beginning, man. It's good to see you, my
You
brother.
sounded like Zach when you.
Did
Good
I?
to see you, man.
Good to see you, man. Too rich. What's popping? What it is, Mr. Mike Hand. What the word be? Yeah, man. I hope y'all had an amazing Monday.
Money making Monday.
No, money spending Monday.
We need to start spending yet. Bill.
That's what it sounds like. Money spending Monday.
We spending money already.
Man, life is life.
Life is
Life is life. Yeah. Life is life. So
there's a
I
lot.
can't even
to life.
say,
Oh, thank you, Resilient Dad.
Resilient Dad. I appreciate it, bro. Hey, that's my first.
That is our
That's
first.
my first time. Fuck, what you waiting so long for?
No, don't do that to me.
Just kidding. From the Bay, I appreciate you, brother. That's dope. Yeah, man. But yeah, man, family, things happen, things go wrong. So Erica's dealing with another family passing. So
yeah.
So Virginia, here we go shortly.
And Urban.
What's up, Urban?
We'll be in Virginia Friday.
Did you turn off the AC?
You turned off the AC. I'm sitting here sweating like a runaway slave.
You got me sweating like she is sunshine in here. Man. Chris Stevenson, what up, brother? What is popping? Yeah, man. So otherwise, man, I don't want to weigh everybody down with that, because it seems like, when it happens, it seems like it don't happen just once. Thank you. You cool as a fan, big baby.
Carbon Q.
What up, Carbon in? Yo, my shit is really, really warm, I swear to God.
Billy,
I need to put a icy pop in there or something. I can't have nobody watch me eat an icy pop, because that's questioning me. The pimp, what up, pimp?
Weight Watchers ices,
though. No. I'm talking about actually eating an ice pop. Anything like the shape of, or lollipop or anything. I don't want nobody.
Just put it in your drink.
Sit the shit in there.
Yeah.
Nola Saint, what's popping? What it is?
My wine is a little warm. Virginia Bushcrafter.
Hey, I hope everybody had the opportunity to get out to the range. The summer is dwindling, folks. It's almost out the door.
Not for us, but for other people.
Alex started school already. So for him, I don't know if we go off of our shit or his shit. For him, summer's over. For us, It's just hot as hell, and we still parents. Nothing changed.
Are we like hot because we're sexy hot, or is it because we're heat hot? 'Cause we
The fuck? Too much light skin happening in one place, man. But either way, man, I hope y'all got to the range because we went to the range, and believe it or not, we went to the range with just the two of us.
just us on a date.
Oh, that was special.
It was.
Wasn't no arguing, wasn't no attitudes.
Mm-mm. No.
Y'all think it's all sweet, like, oh yeah, Alex, go get him, big guy. Nah, he's an asshole, man.
Don't be talking about my son.
He's a mean kid sometimes.
He is mean. He is mean. But we're not gonna talk about him.
But yo, either
And
way,
he's not here to defend
it was such a breather, a nice relief. Get out quick, little date, and you know, as an adult,
smoothie.
we share the smoothie. That's the simple things in life, man.
Right.
That's the simple stuff that makes you be an adult and be happy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we walked around. I don't know what store we went to. Did we go to a store?
No. We didn't go
I don't
to
remember
any-
what we did.
No,
Oh no, we went to a bunch of hotels
yeah.
and venues,
Yes.
checking things out for 2024. And yeah, so that was what we did. Good time. It was nice. It was nice.
Only June, that's a good idea. We should do a relationship video.
Thank you.
That's a good idea.
Nah, what y'all see on here don't be the real stuff, man. Because as soon as we hang up, man, she starts beating on me, wrestling with me, pulling my hair. Javon's Martin, what up, brother? Yeah, it gets ugly. It gets ugly.
It does.
Thank you, June. I
We
appreciate
be
it.
throwing chairs.
Oh, motherfuckers can't talk about chairs right now. Chairs at Walmart is like $100 for a plastic chair. Shit just went up. Get you as many plastic chairs as you can, man. You're gonna see people at the events. They don't sell fans. They don't sell cupcakes no more. They selling plastic chairs.
Urban, I'm trying to figure that out also.
Mm-mm-mm. You don't want to know, Urban. Don't want to know.
Right, Chris, not your princess.
Shit. Armel, what up, brother? Hey, y'all tune into Armel on Saturday at 8 Eastern. 2 Hour for Life. They are giving away something really, really cool, something that I need to get my hands on one of these days. A good belt. A good I don't want to call it a tactical belt because it's a core belt, if I'm right, but a good range belt. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Mentos.
Mentos, what it is, what it do. But either way, we had a good time at the range. My MMP, oh my God. You know, I've been fussing and fighting with this damn MMP for like 3 months. And once I changed that trigger, and it wasn't the trigger, it was the damn gunsmith. Be careful of who you let touch your guns, man. Because I thought I was going to an old school dude. You know what I'm saying? That knew exactly what he was doing. But apparently, if I had bought him a fucking Henry or something like that, or a Davis, I'm sure he'd be fine.
Yeah, you going in today.
I'm just saying, like, homeboy really had me, and it cost me a lot of extra money because I had to do a bunch of extra stuff. Gina, what's going on?
Yeah,
What
babe,
it
take
is.
it down. Breathe through this.
Patrick.
It's gonna be Howard.
I need help, Patrick. But either way, man, yo, it run like a motherfucker now. Boy, that shit is beautiful.
It is.
I am so back in love with that gun. I don't know. It was good. That whole fully auto thing was messing me up. Yeah, yo.
Gina, delete your comment, Gina.
Oh shit.
Fam, I've been waiting for you to come in.
Fam. What it is? What the word be?
Fam, I have to cancel my camping trip.
It was never your camping trip. AK Lover,
I
what
got
up?
kicked off the committee. It was my camping trip. It was something I wanted to do for my birthday, and I was extending the invite to the community. And Fam was like,
Well, E, what it is?
What up, Walt E?
Hey, y'all clap it up for Erica, man, for Eric, for almost
Gina.
clap it up for Erica. She did well. She did. She with her salt shaker. She looked like she was at a reggae concert.
Billy!
Man. But either way, we had a dope ass weekend. It was
Mr.
cool.
Harris,
Jofus, what
I,
up, my main man?
I
My
was gonna give you a little bit.
my healthy brother. That's my healthy brother. I like saying that. That man, that's strong to me. That's hella strong to me. Sophia, what up, girl? What's poppin'? Shanna Ewing, young lady, it's good to see you. Yeah, man. So I guess, man, anything else that you want to talk about before we jump into the topic and start to fight everybody and have attitudes? It's been a testy week.
Is Jova in here yet? We didn't
Mm,
see Jova.
not yet, not
If
yet. I don't
somebody
think so.
has Jova's number, please let him know we're about to start this topic.
I don't know. I don't know. But either way, man, yeah, it was a testy week on YouTube. Some differences, some situations.
Sorry, it seems real quick.
Man. Odin, what up, brother?
Hey,
Brother, what's
Odin.
going on? How you feel? Hey, I gotta put my Odin cup back in the freezer, man, because
Let's stop.
she gave me this warm. Look. She gave me this warm ass tap water.
It's not tap water in the first place. Don't play me. Second of all, I filled it up for you
I
and
know.
put it in the freezer. If it's just not
I'ma
cold
just
by
drink
now,
it. I'ma just drink it.
you don't have to drink it. I'm gonna sit here and drink my warm wine because I need it. Anyway, for today's topic,
Shout out, y'all.
we're gonna be very respectful to each other in our opinions.
We got to be. We got to be.
Okay?
Man. So listen, let's get right to it, man. Today's conversation, and y'all know how it goes around here. We drop the link. Anybody that wants to come on and share their opinion, their education, their knowledge on the topic is welcome always.
Right.
Just be respectful when you do come up here. So today we're talking about being a liability when shit hits the fan or anything similar. So that being said, Roger Tricker, what up?
Hey, Roger.
That being said, a lot of times people prep in different areas to get ready for situations that might reflect shit hits the fan. Let me drop this link really quickly. Invite.
Or we just pin it.
Uh,
You still don't know how to do
no,
that?
yeah, I don't. But either way, I don't want to pin it because does it go up here or does it stay over here? Because in case somebody puts something, I don't want anybody to.
I don't know. I don't know how.
Either way,
Go ahead. Let's go.
when she is the fan, we all prep in a certain way, and we kind of beef up and it's never really an even race on everything that benefits you during shit hits the fan. But I'm gonna say something to a lot of people that think they are on the right, up and up. On Kush, what up? Siege, what's up, young lady? So people think that they're doing so well in their corner of how they're preparing for shit hits the fan. And I had brought up a certain idea to Erica. And the idea is I watch Survivor all the time. And in the game Survivor, if you are too good, you're the first one to go. If you're too good at competing, knowing, knowledge, solving things, strength, you could write yourself off. It's almost like you have to be like that gray man status. Good enough, but not too good. Boosted, what up, brother? My New York brethren. Um, and I just wanted to see where people sat with that idea, with that opinion, because when we get to prepping, everybody comes in here with fist swinging. They the badass of the crew. They the one who got all their shit together.
Not in this damn 2A world. They don't want to go camping.
They don't want to go camping. But either way, just a thought. If anybody has any experience or opinion on that, can you be too good to keep yourself away from being a liability? Black Poindexter, my brother, be careful driving. I see you. Yeah, can you be too good? Because when you sit back and you think about overseas,
Oh, BP.
there you go. I know nothing. Just tell me what to do. When you look and you see shit overseas, right? and you have these high-ranking officers. You
Mhm.
don't salute these officers, and a lot of times these officers would rather not wear their pins or anything that uh, signifies their ranking because it's very dangerous and it's a liability. It's a liability that you are good at what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
They don't want you to salute them in the open where it can be seen because you just made them a liability. So it's very hard to understand. Sorry, it's very hard to understand the certain view for me on being the ultimate prepper, the ultimate ready for shit hits the fan type of guy. Even your family, y'all, even your friends, your family, you know too much, or they know that you got a lot of stuff, that your house is prepared, just made yourself a liability. And you're probably going to attract other liabilities. You know, when people get to an apex and somebody else comes into play, their aggression toward that person is going to be more likely, uh, heavier the more accomplished that person is, the more knowledgeable that person is. So I figured I just wanted to chop it up with everybody and see how they feel about that. Do you agree, or can you be the mega prepper? Can you be the one ultimately prepared and
Really pushes stuff.
strong and ready to go? Hold on one second. There we go.
Also, when you have a camera having it overly exposed can be a huge. Right.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Um, if you now here's the wild part. Erica always like we'll be driving and these Georgia highways, you're driving and driving. Sometimes if you look good enough, you look deep enough into the woods, all of a sudden you see a house.
Yep.
And it's not easy to pinpoint. You might see a gate and then you see a driveway that just goes. Erica always talks about purchasing a property like that.
I
That
do. I
that
don't want to. I don't want anybody to see my house from the street,
Corey, what up? What up?
and I don't want to be able. Like, I want my house to be. I want to feel like I'm in a like a jungle setting. Like, I want a lake. I want it surrounded by trees. I want beautiful plants and gardens and everything else. I don't want to be exposed.
Geneva, what's up, young
Just
lady?
because if shift does happen, I don't want somebody to see my house, but my nice cut grass that my husband does 4 times a week. And then I don't want that attention. I don't. So
Kush, tell me about that.
that road trip to Texas.
You know what? And I've never paid attention. There you go. That you would be trespassing.
See, I don't even want a fence. If I have property like that, I don't want a fence because a fence would draw attention. All
She wants
I
a gun
want,
line, boss.
right? All I want is trees. Because if you go past a certain, I may have some like cow wire where it's like, you can see it, but you really can't see it.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. Just to
And
make it more
you go,
difficult for anybody trying to enter.
right.
Jova, what up, brother?
Hey, Joe, I was
What's
just
going on?
asking about you. Geneva.
So either way, like I said, being inconspicuous in for one, where you're at, for two, the way that you show your abilities. I think that's huge. I think that's really, really big.
Yeah.
We do the bunker. It's been a minute, but we do the bunker, and the people learn a lot in these scenarios. And one of the
Mhm.
things that I do remember a few times ago is that your attitude or your pushiness can get somebody to halfway kill you. You know what I'm saying? Can get somebody to the point where they don't want you around them, in control, calling shots, any of that.
I
And
would listen, babe.
I feel that's a true thing.
I will listen to you in a
You should.
bunker.
You
I
sure?
would. I would. I wouldn't.
I think
I
you'd be the
wouldn't
first
want.
one trying to pillow. I don't know what they call that. Jason, what up, twin? What's going on?
I think you would try to put me out. I think you would feed me to the pigs.
Of course, I
So,
would not.
so.
T Mash, what up? Two A
What did Will
Syndicate.
you say? I want a fence because if you enter, I'm sure your presence is probably not good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yo, I'm telling you, there's things that that we would prefer, when it comes to homesteading or being in those shit hits the fan scenarios, but we're not always in those positions. A lot of us have immediate neighbors. We're in suburbs for the most part, and even if we're in a more rural type setting, people know where we're at. It just is. There's a few of us that might be secluded, and not have to worry much about it. But then, like I said, you look to your own family that knows where you're at, and all of a sudden, everything that you did and built up is a liability.
Yeah.
They're not going to continue. They're not going to uphold the same principles about the hush. You know what I'm saying? I could see it now where people, uh, hey, my cousin got a place, but now, all right, so I'm with my friend and his wife, but yeah, I know my cousin has this place. So you bringing 4 or 5 people up to your cousin's house who don't want no fucking body up there. Um, all of a sudden, you made his entire property and himself a liability because he was good at what he was doing to prepare himself.
That's how I feel. I feel as if I don't want friends, family, foe.
Mira, what up?
I don't want anybody coming who's gonna be loud, rowdy, bring attention, and I gotta train in the middle of shift. I don't want to train somebody in the middle of shift. You better have something to bring to the table in order to come to my compound.
Kush. See, that's a tough one. I think that you should maximize a specific uh, duo of rounds, and then you should always prepare yourself with the essentials: 45, 38, 40 caliber, and 22 for like varmint hunting, where stack on that shit. You get a couple thousand rounds for under $100, and you'll be good. I think that's a huge thing. But if you want to be, I don't know, well prepared, get that 9 millimeter and get that 223. Don't worry about 5.56. Get yourself 223. Um, Stack the hell out of those two, 9 millimeter and 223, and you'll be swinging, and then start a little light bulk up if you got the time and the space and the money for filling in the gaps. That 38 round could be a lifesaver. If somebody somehow comes across a revolver, which you know could be very popular. Um, but either way, yeah, yeah, that's dope. What your friend is doing is dope. Were you reading that, Ben?
I already read it. I
Oh,
know
so okay,
you
okay.
you read a little slower.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Why do men read so much slower than women?
Because
It's
we
so
we
weird.
we read it to pay attention.
Do you?
All right, watch this. What it say?
What say?
Exactly.
What I didn't know what you was saying. What are you talking about though?
The
What did?
whole thing that you just highlighted. I'm just playing.
Oh,
I
he
don't
was
want to know.
saying
I don't
bug
want to know.
in before bugging out, and running through the woods is fun, but don't do it. Bug in before bugging out.
Yeah, yeah, man. But yeah, man, it's gonna be a
Move your
time. What? I'm
hands.
sorry. You want to highlight everything?
No, I'm trying to read. They people are saying some good stuff, and you just don't want to read paragraphs.
I was. See, who said something about her being nice?
I know I'm not nice. Whoever said I was nice was a fucking lie.
Man,
Gina, I agree with you. What's the saying? F around and find out. My family knows better. Right, BP.
Uncle June got something to say. Hold on, baby.
Oh, come on, Uncle June. How you doing, Uncle
Can you
June?
hear me?
What's up, big
Yep, we
baby?
can hear you.
Something is wrong. I can't hear you.
Oh,
Oh
You know,
man.
with these stupid headphones. But anyway, you take them off. See if I. Anyway, I was gonna say, if y'all could hear me,
we
I
can
was
hear you.
gonna reflect on the living far out. Uh, I live in Minnesota. I would
Mhm.
love to live in the country, but my only problem would be, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Minnesota Nice.
No.
No.
Minnesota nice is one of the things like, oh, everybody's nice and they kind here and all of this other stuff. But Minnesota nice is one of those things if somebody help you fix your flat tire, as soon as you get to pulling off, they'll say something like, I don't know why that effing guy didn't get his tire fixed anyway. Why would he? It's like that type of deal. And if you
Mhm.
live out in the country here, if you ain't good with the sheriff and your neighbors, you might not make it home every day, you
Mhm.
know.
Right.
But I've always wanted to live out in the country, so far out that I can go out in the back of my yard and just shoot my guns a little bit without, getting in trouble. But I think if I shot a gun in the backyard here, even if it was legal, that I had a whole Minnesota police department, you
Yeah.
know, trying to
Right.
do something to me. But hey, you guys, I wanted to say, man, you guys are the perfect couple. I just admire how you and your family get along. I know you didn't wanted me to say that, but I really do admire. He just wiped his mouth. Hey, I really admire that, man, and I think that more people should just see that, and even if it's a pretend thing, that if enough people do that, maybe some people would
Do it for real.
well, people start following that. But I just love you guys, man, and y'all keep up the good work, man. And tell Alex I said hello, respectfully. You guys
I
keep
will, bro.
keep
I
on there.
will.
You got my support 100.
I will.
Take
I
care.
appreciate you, man.
Appreciate you.
It's all good. See you later.
I
See you later.
Uncle June, man, he cool as a fan.
He is.
You strong, man. You done broke my damn elbow pushing me.
Just don't push him.
Vote, vote. What up, Brooklyn?
Can you scroll
What the
back up?
word?
Can you stop moving the
Yo, I gotta
computer
go
back?
mad all far up.
What?
Mad all far up. I gotta go mad all far up. Where to?
Just oh, that's everybody. Okay, I just wanted to make
You
sure we
want?
didn't miss anything important.
You sure you want to do like the other people do? Okay, Howard J saying how to see his sunshine. Okay, BP, how are you? Okay,
You wrong. You wrong. And I
that was
know
fucked
Gina
up.
and Urban is cracking up.
That was fucked up. I'm just
And
playing.
I know Gina and Urban know who you doing too.
Oh man, I wouldn't do it nobody.
Yeah, okay.
I wouldn't do it nobody.
MVP, Carbon Q, Walt
Stop it!
T.
Stop it! Stop
Hey, Ramsey J.
it! Ramsey J, what up, brother? But yo, man, getting that land, yo.
Bolts.
As a matter of fact, this is no joke. Somebody was talking to me about buying their property today. I was at the military base, and the fella kind of, I don't know how the conversation came about, and
What? How many acres is he on?
he's got a few. He has a few properties.
Oh, he does.
Yeah, yeah. He wants me to get back in contact with him, or whatever.
We need to.
We'll see. We'll see. But yo,
But that eggs and butter, what's the name of that street?
egg and butter.
Yeah, egg and butter.
Yeah,
That 40 acres and a mule and a pond. Listen, if I keep sending him some Piggly Wiggly chicken, it might happen.
Oh no, he's on Dollar Store.
He's
Yeah,
on
yeah,
Dollar Store.
Dollar Store.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, but that's right. Land is the plan. Yo, it doesn't to me personally.
BP.
I mean,
Look at that money. If you buying 10 acres in Belize, you got money.
yo, Belize is the spot. BP, that's a good move. As long as you're out of Belize City, Belize is beautiful. Um, I I always had thoughts of doing Belize. Belize is one of the few places in uh, Central America that is recognized by the Caribbean and English is a first language. Belize, it's a beautiful spot. They got the blue hole. Google Belize blue hole when y'all have a chance, and you'll fall in love if you're into aquatics. Yep, that's it. Damn, we don't even need ammo no more.
BP, my cousin's wife has
She's from Belize.
yeah, she was born and raised in Belize, and they have plenty of property out there.
Yeah.
Plenty.
Yeah, but yo, it's beautiful. Now, I watch a lot of travel videos and vlogging and all that, and I always seem to end up on the Belize side of things. And I've seen a conversation between an American that bought a home in Belize, and they would go to buy fresh vegetables, fruits, etc. And what we would spend probably the better part of like $35 on was costing them like $4.
And we
And
just went food shopping. We spent $100 on some damn blackberries, blueberries, and strawberries, and a pineapple.
it wasn't 100, but it was a lot. But
It was close to 100.
either way, it was like $4. Like I'm talking about like a shopping bag and a half full. And the wild part is the stuff that they just bought came from down the block. Now, I love to shout out the idea of grow local and farm local. That's dope. But it ain't true. It ain't true. Local to me means it came from my town to Thomasville, pretty much. But when they say Georgia grown, that should be grown in fucking Atlanta area, outskirts somewhere. That shit is got to go through process, truck rides, all that.
And
that
what's
ain't
crazy.
that
is
ain't local.
That we live around farms. Like we have watermelon farms, a lot of cotton farms,
Tomato farms, pepper
tomato,
farms,
corn.
all that. Local. I'm talking
Like
about
local.
right by the high school.
We have the guy up the block that does collard greens and cabbage and stuff.
If you can get local grown at local prices, but like I said, man, Belize is a whole different thing. They eat the least amount of packaged food. Their food is fresh. It's fresh as all heck.
So
And
won't you get me a homestead so we can live like that?
I see Belize is a lot of jungle. They have communities, regular community cities, suburbs, and all that. But I don't know unless you're like, I gotta talk to Shine. Unless you're like, how can I say this? Like a farmer family, it ain't easy to move around in Belize on that side of things.
All I'm saying, well, we're not in Belize. We're here in Georgia, so we could buy land and we live off the land.
Oh, I thought you were talking about in Belize.
No, what? No, I still.
Why not?
Because
Man,
your kids are too needy.
Soon, nope. I know who they
Your
ain't.
kids are a liability. Your kids are a liability.
I beg to differ.
Hey, Dennis Dixon, how are you, young man?
What up? But yeah, man, it's a beautiful thing, man. There's a lot of other countries that a lot of Americans, a lot of Black Americans are actually leaning toward that welcome people in and it kind of make it easy for a lot of people. But Belize is one of them. Maybe one day.
So did you hear about that? We're way off topic right now.
Yeah, we are.
But,
I guy, what up?
Hey, I guy. But is it Kenya that's doing the dual citizenship for African American people? I think it's Kenya? I think it's Kenya that's doing the dual, and it's free. So all you have to do is apply for it or whatever.
Yeah.
And I think at this point they're paying people to start buying land there just so they can build up their what's that word, infrastructure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Burner Girl, what up? See Smooth, Long Island in the
I
building.
gotta say it's Guyana.
Ghana.
Ghana. I
Yeah,
said
yeah.
Guyana. I meant to
And
say
Ghana is like Atlanta.
Hey, burner girl.
Ghana is going sky high. It's a fucking huge city. Like
But what I was asking this because would anybody would be willing to do that free dual citizenship? It's free.
I don't
I
know.
mean, why not do it?
I don't know. It's tough, man. Leaving these guns behind is a motherfucker, boy. Big Riz, what up, soul brother? Yeah, leaving these guns. I don't know, man. That's tough, man, because these the freedoms, man.
But would you do it?
I don't know. I don't know.
What about you guys in the chat? Would you guys do the dual citizenship?
Would you leave America to find I don't know, solitude and peace in a different country?
Carbon said no.
See, yeah, it's tough. Carbon, I'm kind of there too. Like I would have dual citizenship, cool, but as far as like leaving America,
Real deal said
nope. Real deal. Yeah, I can't. I can't.
Oh, Howard J considered it. He said, "I can you go back?"
Oh, Howard J.
Yeah, I want to see hard decision for me, but yes, hell yes, for sure. Getting back my Jamaican passport.
Yeah. Dubai. See, Dubai is that's an expensive place. It's either broken dreams or dream sky high in Dubai. Damn it, somebody had something I was trying to catch. Oh, the houses, the prices of houses in Kenya. The prices of houses in Kenya are like the prices in Dallas, Texas. You getting a fucking mansion
Yeah.
for 200,000.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Joseph says no, can't do it. Yo,
Nope.
it'll be difficult to get used to another government.
No, probably not.
And Belize is the only place that I did consider. Montserrat, they all, that's another place that I'd love to visit and see more of that country. Montserrat went. It's a volcanic island, so their property is very cheap. But God's grace, you never know. You know how's it going down. But Thailand, Vietnam, I can see BP. I can't do. I don't want to learn another language.
You
Pardon
know
me.
what, Billy?
Yo, pardon
me and
me.
you talk about how racist that is.
How the fuck
I
is that
think
racist?
everybody
Language and
should
race ain't even got the same
Listen
thing
to
to do
what I'm
with each other.
going to say. You're not going to argue with me on this.
Language
damn
and
line.
race is two different things.
Because I feel everybody should learn a different language. It's just for you to learn how to communicate with it. I just think everybody should learn a different language.
Nah.
So you think that American, like the English language, was the first language?
I'm not. No, that's my language, babe. I'm not racist. It has nothing to do with language, but I'm also not.
But you're not willing to communicate with others.
I know how to speak Spanish, sweetie. I do.
I am so over you. I'm so over you.
¿Qué?
I'm so over.
¿Qué pasa? No pasa nada. Either way,
they live in America, may never get back in. Just saying, Virginia bushcrafter. I didn't even think about it that way.
Yeah. You never know. You never know. But either way, I don't want to go somewhere where I have to recreate my life so much. I want to go there to relax. You know what I'm saying? See that, Kush? Oh yeah, dímelo. See, there are a lot of countries that English is a common language, and it's not necessarily the American style of English. It could be something that we would have a hard time still understanding. But I'm not a student, if that makes any sense. So I'm not. I wouldn't do this move. I wouldn't do this move. I wouldn't move outside of the country to go. Overwhelm myself with new I don't want to say culture, but just at least language. I don't want to go through that. There's certain things where I just want to kick back and enjoy my property, enjoy the nature and all that, and enjoy a good conversation with some local people. I don't want to have to spend 10 years trying to figure out what the hell I'm saying to somebody. I'm past that. I don't even like fucking English language that much to be trying to learn these damn big words. You know what I'm saying? So
I can't with you.
I don't know.
You should always be a student. You should be always have that drive to learn.
Yeah, but I'm not moving to a different country to learn a language.
I didn't say move there. I said have dual citizenship.
You have you know what, you don't just get dual citizenship and don't go there.
I mean, you can
have
go
to go
there.
there.
Yeah, but you could do 6 months there, 6 months here.
Learn the language, right? If it's a place like that.
But so this is the part. They do speak English. They teach English in other countries.
I don't care. Either way, just let me feel how I feel. I just want to go somewhere where they already speak English. That's all. I want to understand what I'm buying. I don't want to be hoodwinked or nothing like that when I'm doing shit. I want to know what the fuck I'm doing and who I'm talking to. Yeah. Sunshine, there you go. English is Belize's first language. That's why I'm interested. Montserrat, same thing. That's why I'm interested. There's certain places that I don't have to do all that, you know.
I love you, my love.
You're so sweet.
You know, we can't be doing this arguing online.
Real deal. This motherfucker looked like a whole new person.
He did look different.
Damn, he looked like a gnome. Let me bring him in.
We talking about
Realist deal. What up, though?
Oh, Lordy. So, I would not want to learn another language. I have a hard time with this language.
Thank you.
Words.
Thank you.
You know?
I feel the same way.
Look, at the window.
You just noticed that? We got to get our shit together here.
Clearly.
Exactly.
But I don't know. All right, so real deal.
Yes, sir.
Is if ever needed be the time where you had to leave the country, is there one place that you like would consider? I can go there.
Well, this is part of America, Alaska.
Yeah. No Canada?
Huh?
No Canada?
No. Because if I had to go to another country, they got to have good gun laws.
Yeah.
Good, you know, got to be able to have guns. Like, you know,
Czechoslovakia?
Yeah, they have decent gun laws.
All the fucking guns are made over there. I hope they got
make ZZs over there.
They make a whole gang of shit.
Yeah.
He said Canada is a no.
See, it's weird because in the bush in Canada, I'm talking about like the cold lands. I don't know if they follow those gun laws. There's a lot of revolvers on hips up there in the big country.
Yeah. See, I bet you thought I was going to say like Sweden or whatever, where the gnomes live, didn't you?
Yeah, well, you might blend in. I could see you more like a fucking Viking, like fucking Greenland or something. He's Icelandic.
Get me a hat with the two horns.
That might work. Leaf. I'm gonna call you Leaf.
Leaf.
Real Leaf. But yeah, man, I'll be honest with you. That's another part of where I would be in life is it's got to be fucking nice all the time. I ain't up for no cold shit.
See, I'm up for the cold, so I wouldn't mind going to Alaska where it's cold, where I get snowed in.
It looks nice on the postcard, but that's about it. Fuck that.
The only problem I would have with Alaska would be all depends on what part you would go, because just parts of Alaska, 6 months of the year, it's all daylight, and then the other 6 months is all night.
Yeah, that's twilight.
Yeah.
That twilight. Brazilian Dad, what up, brother?
Hey, how's it going, family?
Not bad, not bad. How you feel?
How you?
I cannot complain, man. It's a Monday. We all woke up on the right side of the dirt.
Why?
Did you hear her?
What did I say that was wrong? wrong.
She said, "How you?"
I didn't say like, oh my God. I said,
She said, "How you, G?"
no, I did not.
I
So,
take no
Rizla,
offense, and I didn't even catch it. You did a good job.
let me ask this, only because we're all the way off topic. Is there a place that you would consider getting away to? Not only if you had to, but if you actually wanted to. Is there ever a place where you looked on the map and said, "I think this could work"?
Oh yeah, yeah. And actually, that was my point and thought. I put it in the chat too. It was if you ever had to escape your country that you're in, where would you go? Right. And have you already prepared?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that was my question. If I had to answer that question, I would look at the first blue zones, and the blue zones being, a couple of places in Italy, Belize is there as well. And that's what gave me a thought too.
Mm-hmm.
But also, um, what is it? It's it's south of the sunny coast of Africa, and that's another place. But
Mm-hmm.
high level, I think that if you haven't prepared, like where do you go? Right? It's almost
Yeah.
like Fear of the Walking Dead. What's his name? The guy that went to Italy, flew, like not even flew. He was on that raft to Italy, and it kind of reminds me of that story because if you haven't at least prepared to even get your passports in order or the land and place in order or how you access that, you're probably already lost already without a paddle,
Yeah.
But the blue zones are areas where I know that not only my family and I can survive and get to, but also if we had to carry extra human cargo like our parents,
Mm-hmm.
grandparents, and stuff like that. But of
So
course, I'm a stay on my solo until I can stay on my solo.
Yeah.
And if I have the opportunity to leave, hopefully those areas that we prepared are already good to go.
so let me throw this in there. So if we had to, basically what you're saying, if we had to bug out of our own country, where would you go?
Correct.
The question is, not every country is like America. So if there's a major bug out of Americans leaving this country, what makes you think these other countries are going to accept you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. And
With
you gotta be on the
preparation and
first boat.
everything, right? Like when we're talking about dual citizenship, right? I think that that's a major key. But even in an environment like that, who knows if anyone would even honor that, you know?
Yeah.
But just to have that is key, right? For instance, dual citizenship. I can't even speak on it, but I do have dual citizenship to another country, way west of America, and it's yeah, it was a process, but not really. But
Mm-hmm.
also that allowed me to have a little bit more opportunities there too,
Yeah.
right? So that's just what it is. Yeah.
Now, do you frequent that country, or is it like if I ever get there type thing?
So I've been there. I frequented twice.
Okay.
It's not as common as I would like to frequent, but
Mm-hmm.
I've been there twice. Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
okay.
Hey, I'm at work. I got to get some stuff done, so I'm going to jump out.
What?
Real.
Whoa.
All right,
Hold
brother.
on now. You just asked me a
I may
question. Now
pop
you're
in a
Hey
little
jumping.
bit,
guys, hey
but
everybody. Hey Real Deal, what's
It's
good?
all
hey,
love.
what's up, man?
Enjoy the rest of your evening
All
at
right,
work.
brother.
Yeah, that's great. I'm sorry, Resilient Dad. What country you have your dual citizenship in? If you don't mind me being nosy.
At a
I don't
high
think you
level,
can.
I'll tell you the continent. It's
Africa.
Africa.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
And
Oh,
it's
you
not
can't
a
tell the
popular
country's
place
top
that you
secret
would even
information.
recognize. Yeah. And yeah. Yeah. I can really go into the like yeah, it is no need to put all this on live right now, but I think dual citizenship, if you don't even have a passport right now, you should get one. And if you have kids, they should not only get one, but get two, right? Two for where they are, and then also one for at least another country you guys might even want to invest in, or just have some property or something like that there, or land or something like that. Have like a 20 by 20 hectare or something like that.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
agree. I agree. I'm not even
Carmel,
arguing
do
that
you
fact.
own property outside of the United States?
Yep.
Are you citizenship to that property or no?
I'm not, but she is.
Okay.
I'm not, but she is. I'm too blue blood. So, in the situation he's talking about, where he's pack up the fam and leave, I'm not going nowhere. I'm like one of these people that land when my fathers died, with the children pride and all of that.
Mhm.
I'm true blue. I'm true blue, born and die here. I really, really do
Oh
believe
yeah. Hey, and I'm the same way. But just
that.
imagine that
But
you
as far
gave
as the
whatever you
family,
had to
they gotta
have
go.
for your family to survive, right? Your
They
kids to
have to go.
survive.
Yeah.
And they don't like they will have already a map of everything and know it's good. Like
They
Mhm.
that would be like their last chance, right? Or
Yeah,
would
because
it
they
be?
might not
Right?
be built like you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
they
I'm
gotta
saying
go.
like they would be more willing to, hey, if I knew that we already had this over here, would they not consider that and they out survived you? You know?
Roadblock,
Would
what
they
up?
not?
So
Yeah,
let me ask you this. Only because when we answer these questions, we already have this scenario painted in our head. But not necessarily would it be like some government issue or something like that. Just a few months ago, we saw a train uh, leak toxic uh, content, which cleared
Facts.
out
Yeah.
damn near a
And
whole town.
actually over the last few months, like when we look at the last 8 months, we can find so many and people had to
Yep.
vacate the places that they knew. Right. Where did they go?
Yep. Exactly. So when you think about situations and scenarios like that, it might get to the point where maybe the only or the best consideration would be to go to a property outside of America that you already, prior purchased and set up your
you know it's a
citizenship.
dope place, man. For real, it's a dope place. I've been a lot of places in the world, right? And when I went to this place, right, I was like, can't nobody touch this fucking place.
Mhm.
It's called Seychelles. I don't even know if a lot of people even heard of it. It's
Is
like
it
some,
How do you spell that?
I don't know how to spell it. I
Uh,
got public school education, bro.
all right, we'll say it one more
what's the
time,
name of it?
Hey,
Seychelles.
AI works wonders. Say it
Seychelles.
one more time.
Seychelles. It's in the
Seychelles.
Indian Ocean, like between Madagascar and India, some damn where.
Oh, okay.
yeah?
Okay. Say less. Yeah.
Is there like a military base over there?
Hell no. It's pirates base over there.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's the dope. It's in the middle of nowhere. And it's like almost completely self-sufficient type place.
Yeah.
Madagascar is another dope ass place. It's not exactly Africa and not exactly nothing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel you.
That's another.
There's a lot of places like that that
You
are.
gotta. Yeah.
Okay. Gotcha.
You got Seychelles up there, brother?
UGC. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a dope place, but it's just like if you just going somewhere to hide, or just to lay low. I think that's what them rich fugitives do.
Wait, hold on. That's not where that one island was.
I don't know what one island you're talking about.
That one island with all the riches and all
Yeah,
the celebrities went to. That ain't what you talking
yeah,
about.
they
Is
go
it?
hide. They go hide there. I don't know what celebrities go there, but the rich
All
guys
right,
go
yeah,
over
I
there.
ain't even gonna say it because I don't want this to get demonetized.
Yeah,
Everybody know the island that I'm talking about. When
One of
you
them
mention
islands. Yeah.
yeah,
Some
it's
people
one of
don't.
those places. But that place is a place you go to disappear.
fair,
I'll
yeah,
be honest with you. There's also the Samoa Islands.
fair, some
And
more.
those, I mean, it's got some beauty to it.
It does.
It's in the middle of like a U.S. military. Well, it's U.S. property, I guess.
Marshall Islands.
Which ones?
It's the Marshall Islands.
Marshall Islands. And
Okay.
either way, man, there's a lot of places that you can get citizenship. There's a lot of U.S. properties that you don't need citizenship to go to. You don't need a passport
Right.
to go to. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm
Just
looking to learn, but yeah. And I didn't mean to cut you off, Big Five family. I didn't mean to cut you off, but that's what I'm looking to learn too. It's like how many other places, apart from, our I can't even call it a bug out plan. It's like for my
options.
kids to like just like, my kids' friends will be, hey, we're going to my dad or my mom's lake house, right? For the
Hmm.
summer. And these are the same things. So we're like, all right, we got a lake house, but also we got property over here we can go frequent too, right?
Yeah,
Your passport is good. Just that small of a just I would say mentality to know that you can frequent anything outside of this country and have things that you own.
yeah,
It's a part of your bug out. But yeah, I'm not, when it comes to money and stuff, I'm not that, but I've just been able to at least be around smart people that was allowing me to figure things out, and
mhm,
I'm still learning. So I don't want this to be taken any other way. But yeah,
yeah. Well, at least you're making a movement on it, and that's the
yeah,
part that we're
What
talking
most
about.
people are doing. That's most of what, you know, you're doing more than what half of us in the try to
Yeah, we just dreaming, we just
right.
conversating, acting
Now
like we
get
know
on the
something
plane,
about it.
man. I tell you to come on the plane. Get on the plane. Hang out with me.
Where you want to go?
To Virginia, you want us to go to Virginia? He's in
Hell
Virginia.
yeah. That'll change your life.
Where you get that damn bounty killer shirt from?
Boom, bye, bye in the body, boy head.
You gonna give me cancer, man.
Nah, nah. You
Hey, and
shop,
one quick
shop.
question too. It's for even Alex. You don't have to answer this for immediate. Like, is he ready with his passport? Is he ready to have dual citizenship? And do you make him ready? I just had a small child, and they're already equipped with everything that they need. As far as international travel, anywhere else. And I think like that's something that we overlook with the glitz and glamour of a SHFT situation. That you can
Mhm.
just take care of a lot of things basically right now. You know,
Yeah,
and
I
that's gonna
know.
line them up. You know.
I know in my travels throughout all over. I've probably been on every continent on Earth, like for real. And it's hard to adapt, especially if you're accustomed to this American way of lifestyle. Just packing up and going, things are not the same as there are here. And it's literally simple things like a hot shower, or, what I mean, that's
deodorant.
the
Oh,
walking, the driving, the just simple customary things. And it's hard to adapt. And the deeper you go out into the world, the more uh the more distant Americans become.
yeah, yeah.
The deeper we go out, and it's just like stupid things. I remember my first time overseas, I was like 18 years old, and I was over in Spain. And you know how over there they have like the nude beach or whatever, and that's just regular stuff.
Hmm.
Daggone, you get 18-year-old Armel and them boys from Queens over there, and it's like titties, motherfuckers never seen titties before, you know what I mean? And it's rude, it's disrespectful, and you America, we not a lot of Americans, and is we're not equipped to deal with the international society, and it's
I
and
hear
it's
that.
a
I
heavy
mean, I don't
it's a
know,
heavy
man.
learning
I
curve.
don't know. I
It's a
don't know.
heavy. I'm
I think
saying
you're
most.
right
Some of us,
though. I'm not gonna
some
lie.
people are. Some people
Yeah.
are.
And then you
Very
think about
few
how your
are.
kids are being raised. Like they already got access to all this international stuff. They're pretty
Yeah,
more keen on what's going
our
on than
kids
you
are
think.
also more
Of
sheltered
course,
than
I respect the
international
fact
kids.
like the international cultures and being there. I get that, right?
Yeah.
But they're not far off. So I would never discount
It
them.
depends on how far in the bush you go. It just depends. If you can go to
Yeah, I just
somebody
discern with that.
that's
Yeah,
adjusted to like Western civilization or someplace in South America or Africa or Asia that's been colonized forever and adjusted. But you go further out in that bush, it gets real fucking funky real fast.
Yeah, yeah.
fair.
The
Yeah,
understanding
that's
for,
respect.
for
Yeah,
each
It
other's
get
culture.
real funky real fast. And a lot of Americans are not equipped. And I know I wasn't. And I didn't
fair.
go nowhere. I mean, at that point in my life, I didn't go nowhere, but I was out of goddamn control.
Uncle June, be safe, brother.
Hey, Philly Slow.
Feel it slow.
But to residential, rent, chill. I couldn't even- This wine.
All right.
Nah.
Okay,
And
wow.
I don't want to make this a whole mukbang either. But much respect. Definitely, I respect Armel what you're saying, like 1,000%. I do believe though I have more courage in our generation and future generations. When I say our generation, it's like our generation. I know I'm the oldest person on the call right now, but at the same time, our
No, you're not.
generation still it's dope. I was born in 1920, man.
That's old.
Yeah. And on top of that, no crack on my face. Yeah.
Black don't crack.
Black on crack.
Yeah. What we say, blue suede shoes. But
But no,
nah, thank you
we're
guys
setting
for the
Alex.
time.
We're setting
If
Alex
anything, I wouldn't like. I think you guys like, especially with Belize. The wifey and I, we're going to Belize. We're going to Belize real soon, and from the lakes to the points, like we're all in Belize, and it's an interesting point because in the chat I put the blue the blue circle, you know, and everybody that knows about blue circle, you guys talked about it a little bit earlier, but the blue circles are where uh, you just don't even have to grow stuff on your own, but everything you go to the grocery store is benefiting your health and so organic, right?
right.
Everything is just on point, and it's not something that people publicize at all. But I would encourage that, if anything, you know, to just experience if before shift happens, you know, I would encourage that. Yeah.
Definitely. I feel the same, brother. 100%. But yeah, man, I think everybody, if it's within the United States or with, outside of the United States, start looking for a number two.
Right.
Just start looking for another way that's going to give you some space, a little seclusion for when times get wavy.
Agree.
You know
Yeah,
what
your number two local, regional, or within country, and then your number two A out of country. You know, I think you'll be okay with that. Yeah.
My
I'm saying?
question is, how do you get there?
To If you go outside of the country,
Yeah.
that's
During
the
shift.
risk. I mean, it like I said, shit hit the fan. Not necessarily affects the entirety of the country. You know what I'm saying? Like it could be as simple as a train wreck. It could be as simple as a tornado, some bad weather, explosion, something like that. You know, y'all know how it is. Twin Towers went down, and people in Jersey were chilling. You know what I'm saying? So certain things, as big as they seem, it doesn't affect everybody.
No.
But sometimes it might be you that got to get the fuck out of Dodge. You know what I'm saying?
100%, million
So
percent, 1,000%, a hundred
hopefully the time,
million, 1,000%. Yes, I agree.
hopefully the time that any of us need to escape to another area, another property, it's not a global meltdown
There's
scenario. Hopefully,
somewhere that you're gonna be able to find solace.
yeah,
Right.
Yeah, and you just got to protect that too. Yeah. I mean, we're all hypothetically speaking. We're not
yeah,
speaking this into existence at all because nobody wants to get there because you don't
I,
even know who you're going to be in that one time situation. You know,
Right.
the funny thing that you said, like for like a certain situation, like say for instance, bankrupt and broke and you're down to your last penny, I already got that planned. If that ever happens, where I go, Cass? Where I go?
Brooklyn.
I go back to Brooklyn. I switch
That's a
ground.
plan.
But Wood Big
I'm talking
Town was
about ground
already
zero.
like
Huh?
everything through Brooklyn, all the boroughs is already compromised. You went to Brooklyn at
No, I'm saying
solid.
though. I'm saying for that, just a personal economic disaster, because all disasters, like Billy was saying, don't have to be like a worldwide pandemic. You know
Correct.
what I mean?
Yeah.
It could be
Or a
a traumatic,
countrywide pandemic at that
individual
point.
traumatic
Yeah.
incident, or like a Great Depression, an economic collapse, or some crap like that. I had to, if it's just an economic collapse and it's a little bit of lawlessness, and I lost everything until that thing sorted out, and I had to rebuild. I couldn't think of a better place. That's why I think a lot of immigrants from around the world go there. You going to the Bronx?
I hear that.
Yeah, it's just I know for a fact that there I can build something from nothing.
I'm going to evade all of that shit. I'm not going into no city.
Yeah,
I couldn't do it.
that's getting too dark for me. And I ain't even about
But that's an
color. It's just about
economic
the thought.
situation.
Yeah.
That's an economic situation.
Yeah. John
Hey,
GQ, how you doing, boy?
Hey, how you doing?
Sir?
Hey,
Joe,
all right.
what up?
Hey, not much. Hey, how's everything going? Hey, I was listening to some of the places you guys talked about and everything else. They're all good places. One of the things you have to consider is what is their standard of living, healthcare, education, literacy rates, and all other stuff plays a part. Crime levels, all the good stuff. But I haven't heard, or maybe I missed it. I haven't heard anyone talk about what are they going to do for finances once they get to their spot. It's going to cost you money to set up, right? Not unless you got your infrastructure and your networks already developed, where you got, say, $100,000, $200,000 sitting in a network,
Facts.
to sustain you. Because a lot of times, a lot of these countries, you're going to need a work visa, right? If you're leaving where you're at, you're leaving for a reason.
Huh?
Whether you got a warrant,
Yeah, he already asked that.
right? Whether you have a warrant, if you have a warrant, they're gonna freeze your assets. Whether shit totally went left, if shit totally went left, you're not gonna be able to reach back and go to the conventional banking system. So, do you have gold? Do you have precious metals, precious gemstones? They travel light. They used to travel light. You have bearer bonds, right? Do you have something that can travel light? Does anyone know how much $1 million in cash weighs in $100 bills?
I don't. I know what a couple yeah, I don't know
Yeah,
what the
it,
name
it weighs
is,
it
but
weighs a
yeah.
lot. You can't travel with that, right? International travel is limited to
Yeah.
like $10,000.
I was talking about through water or air though. I wasn't talking about just through planes.
Yeah, no,
Like
no,
commercial.
I understand that. So
Yeah.
now if you're traveling with that, that takes up a lot of space, right? So are you traveling with precious gemstones? Because you can always trade for those. Do you have your
Yeah.
networks set up in place where you got
And I don't even
200,
have those, but
300K?
you're saying the right thing, JV. Yeah, JV.
That's
You know,
actually
You're
how the
saying,
Hasidics
yeah.
moved after World War II during the genocide. They
yeah.
packed up their diamonds and gold, and they just went from country to country. So when they landed in New York and landed everywhere, they were already financially set.
Yeah. So
that was lesson learned from war.
Well, so not only that, if you go back to the Middle Ages, right, when they did the Crusades, they didn't have banks; they had halal networks. Where I would go to Armel, I would give him $100,000 in precious stones, and he would front me and say, "Hey, Joe's good, Q's good for 100K throughout his journey." It's like having a marker, right? And that's one of the things we did when we went after Al Qaeda and everything else. We disrupted their financial networks. So you got to think about that. It's great. I got a place in Costa Rica, man. Beautiful, 4,000 acres. Gonna be a fucking coca farmer, right? Got an airstrip and everything else, man.
Real quick. Hey guys, hey, it's all love. I'm glad that I was able to be on your channel, have a couple moments, but I gotta go tend to the family right quick.
Take care, brother.
I'm about to
you have
be
a good
in the
one,
bushes.
man.
All right.
You have a good one, right? So
do your thing, man. I appreciate you.
How am I going to maintain that, right? Because once I show up, everyone knows that my shit kind of went sideways and I executed my exfil plan. So you're gonna have to pay people off, right? You're gonna have to pay people off. You're gonna have to do all this other stuff. How are you gonna sustain that? And if
Another
everyone
thing
else
I
is
noticed,
leaving, you
if
know.
I don't want to interrupt you, Joe,
Oh, I'm
but
sorry. Go ahead.
you've been in the sand, right? Where everybody, when you out in the
Allegedly.
sand, bro, those boys got Rolexes because everybody in the world, you think like here it's like Rolexes, I'm flashing that shit, but everybody in the world know what a Rolex is. That Rolex to get you a car overseas.
Yeah, that's
In the
currency.
bush.
So even this right here, right? What is the most counterfeited bill in the world?
U.S. dollar.
No, the $100 bill.
Yeah.
Right. So when you go and you travel, even for a local bug out situation, right? You need to have money in your pocket because resources are going to be tight. And I want cash. I want something. I might not be set up for precious trading and everything else. So you need to have something to trade or to barter with. Cash is always king because people will still take American cash no matter what because they got faith in it. Don't ask me why. But you had, like Armel said, the Jews and the people during the old times when they would travel, the jewels they wore with them is what they used to get food, to get lodging, to get safe passage, right? And I hate to say this. Look at John Wick Chapter 3, right? He had markers, he had passes, right? You had a debt, you had a coin, right? That way they knew you was affiliated with someone that provided you safety and safe passage. So we also got to think about that. It's great. I got a location. How am I going to get there? How am I going to live once I get there? I have to set up those networks before I need them. It's just like what you guys do on your channel, right? You set up your networks and you don't even realize it because you can go to Texas and you know someone, right? You can go anywhere and you know someone that can provide you sanctuary, right? It's called safe harbor.
Yeah.
Right. There, and Billy, you said you don't want to learn another language. You go to the Philippines, you go to Thailand, Vietnam, they all speak English. They speak it well. Right. There's so many.
And I speak a special language called green.
Say again?
So Vibe, you're saying too much.
What?
I speak a special language. It's called green.
So that's all I wanted to say, man. Just from having had to do that and live it and go out there and be on your own in a foreign country, it's easy, but it's not as easy as you would think because you would have to adapt to the local culture because they're not going to fucking build a McDonald's way out in the fucking rainforest just for you, for one American. So you're going to have to get on that stuff. You're going to have to get out there and adapt. If your bug out plan is to go deep into the fucking Brazilian rainforest, hey, you got to go native. And
I know I've been to a place for some reason, and this is just like I don't. Some people probably been here before, and it's a pretty westernized place called Australia, right?
Yeah. Until you get your ass out of one of those 5 major cities.
Yeah, Australia is a strange place because fighting the motherfucker in the bar is some customary shit there, and I ain't the type to be fighting people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you really gotta.
But that's how they know you're friends. You gotta have a fight or something with these motherfuckers.
That's how they say hello.
It's a weird custom they have or something. Yeah. You're not friends until you fight.
Yeah.
That's some strange shit.
If you hear the words "crikey," shit is about to go down.
Yeah.
And y'all heard that before?
Yeah.
You heard that before, Billy? About Australia.
Oh yeah.
That shit crazy. You're not friends until you fight.
Yeah.
Well, that's like a game. You can't get in a game until you get jumped in. So what's different?
Yeah, Brooklyn, the same thing.
Right.
There's no gang, man. We don't do gang banging.
But what's the difference?
Why can't we just have a drink and chill?
Because I know if I get into some drama and you can't fight, then we definitely can't be friends.
Yeah. Come on.
Yeah, and then like also getting back to like bugging out or rat lining out and everything else. You always got to maintain your networks and never burn your exfil plan, and always it goes into a lot of shit and everything else. one of the best examples in history was the alleged Nazis that went to South America, right? They're still looking for them. You know, most of them died now. Israel's still looking for them and everything else. Excellent, excellent fucking exfil plan, right? Excellent execution, right? So you start thinking about that. You got to go somewhere where you could blend in and everything else and not stick out, because unfortunately, we as Americans, especially as people of color, we stick out a lot of places. We stick out by the way we talk, by the way we act, by the way we move, and everything else. And I just can't go to pick a country in Africa and not stick out. You know,
Yeah.
it's hard. So, you know, Billy, you might have to learn a second language. Billy, don't get offended if you do. Fuck it, take it with a grain of salt. You would do well in North Africa because you look like you could be of Arab descent, right? You would do good in the Persian Gulf area. You'd do good in a lot of places. You know, some of us would have to like go to Sudan and shit like that, not say anything. We have to learn the language. Learn you have to wear a man dress, you know, and you would have to do that. If not, your ass would get rolled up, you know.
Yeah.
But that's just it. Hey, thanks for having me.
Hey,
I'm sorry, go ahead.
Wait, before you dip out, because I have a couple of things I disagree with you on, and I don't want to do it after.
Damn, boy, I was just about to end live too.
We
Boy.
was about to. I thought we was in a clear of no disagreements today.
So,
Jesus.
so one of the things I disagree is, so if America is bugging out of this country, I guarantee you our money's worth crap. So not everybody's going to accept our money. I agree with you that gold and precious gems and stuff is the key, because the reason why
I think
gold,
you misunderstood him a little bit.
Wait, no, he said you can go anywhere as long as you have American money. I don't understand why.
Nah, because you got to use the American money to exit America or bribe things at locomotive or movements or something that requires fuel.
But
Yeah.
if our economy if our economy crashes and a gallon of milk is $20, American money is worth crap.
Well, hey,
But it
real
still
deal.
can
So
pay for fuel for something to get out of a place.
yeah, so you would have hyperinflation, and then if that's the case, the whole world is burning. Maybe Switzerland is sitting down there eating chocolates and shit, right? The whole world is burning. I'm saying if you have an influx, you got to leave the country for whatever reason. You got a federal warrant. You got Armel's pissed off at you and he's looking for you.
I ain't looking for you.
Some shit like that. You always have American cash. The number one fucking counterfeited bill. There's a whole fucking building in North Korea. All they do is make $100 U.S. bills.
Oh, sure.
And that's a fact.
Rip Curl, what up?
But gold and silver is king, because you know why? It always will be good. No matter if money ever.
Yo,
it's
biblical. And real deal, you're
right.
right. Real deal, you're right. I won't disagree with you on that. But you know how labor intensive it is to carry gold. It's just like carrying $1 million, right? If I try to carry $1 million in gold, I can't carry shit. If you get precious gemstones, I can always either cut those down. They're easy to transport, and everything else, right?
Gold. That's
you know what's better than gold, bro?
Okay. All right.
You know what's better than gold?
Hey, real deal. Check
I'm
this
not
out,
talking
right?
about bricks, but
No. We talking about if you're leaving, you have to have enough money to front you and to go to wherever you're going and to travel on in case that one spot gets burned. You try. I put it like this: you try traveling with, say, $300,000 worth of gold. You tell me how far you get versus me and my $300,000 in precious gemstones.
Okay, this is what I'm saying. Hold up. Let me say something real
deal. If you're trying to leave the country by plane, boat, or whatever, and you're trying to smuggle money, gold, silver, gems.
This is what you move, right?
You got people going to say, you can't leave the country with this money.
You got to have a combination of it. You got to have a combination of it. But for real, what you really need, what the world currency is getting high. Heroin, opium, cocaine, that shit move. You get gold, dollars, everything you need, you got that. I'm swear to God.
Armel, one thing that's even better than that.
I want you to get a pound of cocaine, jump on the New York plane.
1 2-pound kilo of opium out of the Middle East, right? Let me explain this to you, right? Out of Afghanistan, 1 kilo is worth $1 million, and it's 2.5 pounds.
Okay, but we're not there.
Boy, let me tell you something about this though. We live in this place, right, that we like to call the boom boom room. in the boom
Yeah.
room is all these fucking scenarios that really don't fucking exist. Boy, y'all arguing about some shit that don't fucking exist.
We arguing.
right now.
Let me get to my other point real quick.
Yo, if a motherfucker want to get hot,
My
I
other
get his
point
gold.
was you were talking about the Nazis, how they went over to the other countries, right? And how they had a network and stuff. They didn't blend in. They had a network, but they had a whole community. There's towns in Brazil that still today only speak German.
German, yeah. And it's just like this.
They
Towns
didn't
in
try
Brazil.
to blend in. They had a German country in another country.
But
It's
real
like
deal,
that in Jamaica too.
real deal. Hold on. They also had towns that had European settlers in Brazil and South America, right? Because there's a town that after the Civil War, a whole bunch of Confederates went down there, and they still do their Confederate thing. The Nazis went to Kenya. The Nazis went all over the place. Now, I'm not just talking about the ones we scooped up on Operation Paperclip, the scientists and everything else. They went all over the place, and they set up their little communities and everything else. Some of them stayed in Germany. Some of them stayed, wherever they stayed at. And that's a fact. And I can pull up the documents, and I can show them to you on a discrete, on a discrete thing.
Yeah,
Right.
you ever go to Jamaica? It's a whole bunch of them there.
You go to
whole
Mexico.
town
You
of
go to Mexico, and there's a whole town that they're 100% Mexican, and they're whiter than I am, blue eyes and blonde hair, because the Mormons back in the day migrated into Mexico, so they
the Mormons still do it. And here's something funny that you brought up Mormons. You know, some of the biggest drug mules are from Mexico to the U.S. The Mormons.
Facts.
Right. So now, but here's the deal right here. Going back to your currency, Armel hit on the head. Going back to your currency, if you're getting out of here, you do need a combination of stuff, right? And there's a little packet and everything else that was put together and assembled of what you should have and how you should have it. It's also based on where you're going and what you're doing. Because some places in Africa only deal with hard, cold cash, and they prefer U.S. cash. Some places and people prefer either luxury items or precious gemstones.
But blow sell everywhere, bro.
Right? Only because those are easier to transport, to move about. You get less scrutiny. Right now, if I wanted to, I can leave. I can go to my local airport, and I can fly out here with over $1 million, $2 million, and no one would bat an eye because a lot of people don't know what to look for.
Yo, blow worth something everywhere. Everybody gets high.
Armel, here's the deal right here. You know what the top 3 fucking trafficking items or items are? Arms.
What's that?
And it's not really profitable in arms because you got to have large container shipments, large movements. You got to get bullets, right? Drugs is a high risk, and that's a one-time deal. You know what the number one fucking illicit item on the black market is? It's human trafficking.
Human body.
Know why? Because I can get an individual at say 7 years old, and I can fucking work them all the way up until they're 60. I can fucking child labor, sex trade, and then fucking have them cleaning the house somewhere. And it's a renewable resource. Unfortunately, that is the number one fucking thing. I didn't mean to go dark.
No. It's not that. I just hope that nobody just came into the conversation.
Yeah.
I want to say it was nice knowing everybody after this conversation. We will not have a channel anymore. They're gonna think we do some blow, sex trafficking, child hard labor, steal cars, walk around with $1 million, and I've been drinking my wine, and all this just sounds incorrect in my head.
Nah, but it sounds
Hey,
crazy.
Billy, is that Interpol at the door?
It sounds crazy.
They might show up sooner or later. They ain't gonna take me though, because I'm American.
All I can say is go see Sound of Freedom, man.
My asses.
Say again, Riddle.
All I'm gonna say is go see the movie Sound of Freedom.
Yeah.
No, I heard.
I mean, and that's just one of those things, man. There's certain commodities that's easy to travel with.
Exactly.
Right?
Like they say, you can only sell a kilo of cocaine one time.
But you could break it down, bro.
Armel, if you're a drug dealer, you can only sell that kilo one time. Now, if you
Shit,
want to cut it up, that's something different.
Hey,
Armel talking
about
stepping on that shit, man.
It was nice
Armel,
having everybody up on the panel today. I greatly
Armel, you can only
appreciate
step on it so
everybody
many
hanging
times,
out with
man.
us.
You need
Yo.
customers. Hey, but for real though, we are gonna
Gotta
skate
go.
up out of here because we got a week out and stuff to eat dinner.
Nah,
We've been
So
I don't know what.
nah, cigarettes
Fucking
too.
man.
Like, say for instance,
Let's just
tobacco.
get on this
The
note.
Native Americans traded tobacco all across.
I'm
We
sorry,
love
Armel,
you too.
you didn't hear me?
We love you too, bro.
Okay.
But either way, we're gonna get up out of here. I appreciate everybody for stopping by, hanging out with us. We had a good time, and I'm not ending it because shit got weird. I'm just ending it because we gotta wake out and feed him something, and then put him back to sleep.
Hey,
Yeah, they talking spicy. They talking real spicy. Either way, y'all can stay backstage as long as you fucking want, but I'm going out of here.
Man.
I love
Hey,
y'all,
man.
man. Y'all be safe. Enjoy the evening. We'll see you soon. And Armel's giving away a core belt on Saturday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
And a kilo of cocaine.
I will not.
You didn't push the button.
I didn't press it.
You
Damn it.
didn't even push